Sleep copy. Still shopping. But
All right, are we live?
we are live.
Yeah.
How do we look?
All right, Ken, you're looking good. We're ready to rock. Let's jump right back in.
Okay.
Oh, and
Silver Surfer 12.
you could have used "Dancing with Myself" as a song as well, but what you chose worked well.
Yes. I was thinking Eyes Without a Face, but that's too far down the rabbit hole, Billy Idol. 7-0, $70 for Silver Surfer 12.
Okay.
Batman 251. This is an iconic Neil Adams Joker cover. Always sells strong in any grade. This is a 3-0 for 225.
Okay, nice. Yeah, if you have any claims, just go ahead and make them. If you have any offers, go ahead and give me a question mark and make them.
Air Fighter Comics Volume 2, Number 6. This is from the Bobby Blue collection. It is a 6.0 for $480 from the World War II time period.
Nice. So does that come with some sort of certificate, the Bobby Blue thing?
Some of the books come with certificates, some don't, but it's not a designated pedigree. It's just a fairly well-known collection by the community. All right.
So we'll rely on the oral history for that book.
Yeah, there's definitely lineage to it, and they all have very similar attributes.
Fantastic. Yeah, that makes sense. X-Men
6 from July of 1964. This is a 3.5, nice early affordable issue. It has cream off-white pages, and it's $240.
Nice. All right, yeah, and as we go along, if there's something you want to take a closer look at or have a question about, definitely say the word. I'm hearing something about a smoke shop pedigree. I don't know what that is. All right.
I probably have some smoke shop books in the collection. That was a Portland collection discovered about 12 or 14 years ago.
Nice.
This is Amazing 612, 9/8 white pager for $60.
Great cover on that. Is that a Superman 1?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Is that a high grade House of Secrets 92?
We sold a 9.0 already. That's a 7.5.
All right, $70 is claimed. What was $70?
That is Silver Surfer.
All right, LV Bub Bad is going to take that. 60 is claimed. That Spidey Slab. That's going to go to Brewfront_Comics. Nice grabs, guys.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate everyone tuning back. This is Daredevil Annual number 1. This is from 1967 with off-white pages. It is an 8.5 CGC second generation label for $185. And then I have from 1995, this is Gargoyles number 1, published by Marvel Comics. It is a 9/8 white pager. And that one is $150.
Nice. All right, Gargoyles 9/8. If you're gonna pick one up, 9/8's definitely a nice place to be. So, anybody offered on that House of Secrets 92?
Not that one. The other one, the 9/0, sold like really quick. This one,
150 is claimed. The Gargoyles going to a new home. That new home belongs to Brewfront_Comics, or at least he rents there. I don't know his situation.
Thank you, Christian. Captain Marvel 71. This is published by Fawcett. It's a really nice copy, 8.0-ish for $260.
Can we review the Fight Against Crime details? It looks like there's a few copies up there. Names Atlas.
We have a 6.5 and a 7.0. They have different attributes. So the 7.0 is 23,500, and it has the blue sky, and the registry is slightly off, meaning you can see some white on the spine as it's miswrapped slightly. And the 7.0 has off-white to white pages. And then the 6.5 has creamed off-white pages, and there's more fading in the sky, but the registry is straight. So the alignment is basically perfect on that one. And that one is $18,750. So I'm probably the only vendor to offer this book, and I have 2, and they're basically both high-grade copies.
All right, let us know.
And then we showed, and we had an offer already for Fight Crime Does Not Pay 24 from 1942. So we're waiting for Costa to marinate on my counter offer. Plus, there's a $500 elite chip in, and somebody else offered a $100 chip in. So possible action on that one.
All right, possible action. I love possible action almost as much as I love action.
We have Bride's Romances number 20, published by Quality Comics. It is a scarce romance with no graded copies on the census. This one does have an arrival date right below the O and M in the word romance in blue pen on the cover. It is a VG copy with none graded for $75. And since we had some tech issues, I'm gonna have Duncan do some scanning while I put these up, and that'll bring everyone up to speed, and then we'll keep showing more new stuff.
All right, we're gonna do a little scan around here. Oh, there's a Hulk 130. Is that white pages too?
It is.
Oh, nobody's made a play for that yet. If you need more info, let us know. We looked at the fight against crime.
We did have an offer. We're pretty far apart, but obviously still available.
Chris Moncada, regional action, meaningful action. Oh my gosh, Superman 1.5.
Oh yeah, I didn't show this one. Somebody asked about this.
Because the pages has no back cover. Is that it?
Yeah.
That's a catch. Not one of those.
Okay.
You still have the
Mickey Mouse Magazine, Volume 3, Number 7. Nice. All right, so there is a request to see the ASM 129. Easy on the typing. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Here's that one.
Oh.
It's got off-white to white pages. 142570.
Oh, man. Has anybody made a play for that yet?
No offers on that.
All right, 129 is pretty popular usually. How about this? Silver Surfer 12. You got a $69 offer?
Silver Surfer 12. Is that the one we sold?
yeah, sold one.
We sold that.
Oh, okay. Effing hostile. Not to be hostile, but it's gone.
We have a Silver Surfer 10, 6.5 for $55, which Duncan will show you in just a second as he gets to the rack.
Okay, yeah, as we scan around, if you see something you want or want more information about, definitely let us know.
No.
Okay. Wow, there's a first Sabretooth there. All right, there's a lot of huge books on the board. Stuff people usually ask about. Okay, Archie's, early Batmans. If you need a closer look at any of these, a Vicky Vale cover Batman, some affordable romance. We talked about that Air Fighters with the, I think that's a Nazi cover there.
Yeah. It's like a monster guy almost. Like, he definitely has the indica on his chest and his arm represented that time period, but doesn't look like a human. It's
All right.
kind of crazy.
Ken's talking about indica again. All right. How about the ASM 298? Is there one of those? Let's talk about the price and grade on it.
It's a 9.2 for $90.
Okay. $90. We'll take that. Mike Kennedy.
We got some original artwork.
Oh yeah, we
here
got
as
original
well.
artwork over here.
Oh, wow.
We sold one page earlier. We still have these four, and I have a lot more that I could show depending on the interest. There's a Green Lantern page, a Defenders page, a Power Man page, and a Sweet Tooth full splash page by Jeff Lemire.
That's a full Jeff Lemire splash page. Oh my gosh. Who were the other pages by, just to review one more time?
The Green Lantern page, which is $850, is by Mike Grell Pencils, Bob Smith Inks from 1976.
That's a Mike Grell Green Lantern page. That's classy stuff.
The Defenders 3-panel page for $22.50 is Sal Buscema and Don Perlin Pencils, Don Perlin Inks from July of 1978.
Wow, Buscema and Perlin.
Power Man 80, page 2, featuring Power Man and Iron Fist in almost every panel. That is Dennis Cowan and Ricardo Villamonte from issue 80, page 2, 1982. Power Man Iron Fist.
I mean, this is like some real deal comic art here. These are some big names. This is like mainstream stuff there. That's pretty awesome, Ken.
The Amazing 298s, 92, $90. Somebody asked about that, so there it
Nice.
is.
With those pages, now I know why you were dancing earlier.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of reasons.
I think so.
Here's another Jeff Lemire Sweet Tooth page. This is from issue 18, page 20. It is actually presented horizontally. And Jeff Lemire did everything on this page as well. He's the writer and the creator of Sweet Tooth, which had 3 seasons on Netflix. This one is $775.
Okay.
Let me see that, okay?
Nice. Yeah, with the antlers.
All right, we got...
Yeah, that is a Superman 1. Your eyes do not deceive you. And then there's a TOS 39.
Tales of Suspense 39. This is an entry-level 2.0 graded by CBCS. It is off-white to white pages. There are 3 pieces of tape on the interior cover, and there is definitely some tape residue along the large tear in the front cover that you can see going through Iron Man. If you're looking for an entry-level copy, this could be the copy for you. We have what I believe is basically the last GPA price for it at $5,200.
Oh, man. All right,
Yeah, we can do it.
MK Sharky, I'm going to have to blow the whistle on you. He's talking about the V on your shirt. I don't know. He's going to... We're just going to blow the whistle and move on.
You guys want to see more skin? Well, some more
Yeah,
comics.
he's open for a deeper V. We're just not going to encourage him.
First Parasite, a 4.0. Action Comics 340, $60.
All right.
No.
Daredevil number 5. This is the first Matador. This is a 3.5 copy. And this one does have a subcrease. This one's 120.
Nice. Olay.
We have from 2010, we have Amazing Spider-Man 616. This is a CGC 9.8 with white pages. Really cool Sandman. It's almost like a Sandman Infinity type cover. $60 for
Yeah.
that one.
I'm trying to remember the artist. He really did some great Spidey pages of that era.
This is a top corner.
Costa?
Paulo Rivera.
Rivera.
Yeah.
That was it. Paulo Rivera.
Costa did it?
No.
Costa Mainline.
Oh, there was a Paolo involved. All right, $60 is claimed. LV Bub Bad gonna take that. Any vintage Batman. It depends on how old you're thinking for vintage.
Wait, did they ask for old Batmans?
Somebody said any vintage Batman. That was NPS Collectibles asking.
We've showed several vintage Batmans that are on the wall. I will show another one here. I'm not sure what vintage means, but this is Batman number 83. This is a 3.5 grade Batman bowling cover for $340.
Yeah, can we confirm who bought the Amazing Spider-Man?
LV Bub Bad.
That's what I thought. Thank you.
Thank you.
No problem. Yeah, you were right. You get to lord it over whoever else said there was something else.
Quit loafing over there.
You just say in your face.
This is Mysterious Adventures number 13, published by Story Comics from 1953. It has off-white to white pages. And somebody did ask about this one earlier because I saw it in the preview. It's a very iconic skull cover. Just a beautiful representation of the pre-code horror movement from the early 50s. This one, the price is an homage to Van Halen and has a tiny Van Halen logo in there. It's $51.50. Much better.
This is a homage. Wait, an homage
That's
to
not
Van
kind of appreciated from
Halen? Wait. I think Van Halen came after this came out.
Van Halen had an album titled 5150. It was Sammy Hagar's first
Oh.
record.
Oh, got it. All right, nothing to do with the comic, just the price.
No. But the price is $51.50.
Yeah, the comic is awesome.
Somebody asked about this one earlier. So,
No, that's beautiful. All right, nice grade on that too. Yes, there's an ASM 298 was the one we were looking at earlier, right?
it's a 9.2 for $90. Yep.
There
we
you
do have
go.
that.
Let us chug it. There you go. 90 bucks.
Amazing 570. This is the variant edition from 2008 with white pages. $60 for that. I have a Daredevil number 6. This one, the cover is completely split in half. So it is rated a 1.0, cover detached and split all the way down. You out here?
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, thanks for coming in. All right, see you later.
See ya.
1.0.
Bye.
Date stamp 12/8 in the top, but again, the cover's detached and split in half, so very entry level, early issue, 1.0 grade for $50.
All right, $60 is claimed. Give that to Jeff McGoey. Jeff McGoey, 1972. You got it.
Thank you so much. Amazing Spider-Man 597. This is from 2009. It's a 9.8 white pager. Same batch of slabs that came back. This one is also $60.
Nice. You got Venom. You got Green Lady on there. A lot going on.
No, the Amazing Spider-Man 252 is not sold.
Okay, well, we can put that on camera for you if you want, Menno.
It's on there.
All right, 60 is claimed. LV Bub Bad, liking those 9.8 slabs.
All right, well, we got more. Uncanny X-Men 266, 9.4 with white pages. This is the first full appearance of Gambit. $190 for that.
That's great. I was excited when they announced Gambit was coming back for the Avengers Doomsday movie.
So there's that
All
one.
right, 90165 on that.
Somebody asked about that one. So
There
there's
it
those
is.
two.
Do you happen to have a Walt Disney Comics and Stories 44, maybe, possibly?
I don't know. I think somebody asked about that earlier, and I don't have them in any sort of sequential order.
Okay, Mark will. If for some reason the sale ends and you haven't seen one, send a DM to Tasty Cat. They'll help you out.
We have Amazing Spider-Man 568. This is from 2008. It is a 9.8 with white pages. And this one is got a Thunderbolts appearance as well as an Eddie Brock appearance. $75. We have a Silver Surfer number 17. It is a 6.5 for $60. One piece of Scotch tape on the top of the front cover.
All right, a little bit of Scotch tape on the front cover. Okay, $60. Part of the original Silver Surfer run.
First Guardians of the Galaxy. This is a 5.0 for $140.
Okay, NPS. Yeah, we will do a wall scan at some point, and if there are other Batman on the other wall, we'll definitely see it.
This is Daring Love, number 9. Very scarce romance book with only one graded in 5.0. It is a VG for $185. This is Spellbound number 14, published by Atlas Comics from 1953. It has off-white pages. Really cool pre-code horror book. There's a lot going on here to unpack in this one. Really great cover artwork. A lot, basically just kind of everyone hanging out in the store here, kind of. Bunch of comic guys hanging out in the park.
Dead. Spellbound.
Just under 2K for that one.
How about $60 on the last Spidey we saw?
Right.
Sold.
Okay, LV Bub Bad, gonna take that.
Amazing Spider-Man 617 from 2010, a 9/8 white pager. This is the first appearance of the new Rhino. That was 90.
Can we see the Molten Man again?
Possibly. Molten Man, huh? Molten
There you
Man's a
go. Oh,
4
snap. Here it is.
for 135.
All right, 85 is done.
What is 85?
Yeah. Jeff McGooey. Wait. 85.
Is that an
All right,
offer?
Let us know what the
Yeah.
85 was for there.
We have nothing for 85 that we just showed. I'll do a wall scan.
The Rhino. Where's the
Oh,
Rhino?
they're offering.
Do we need to charge?
No.
The first Rhino is 90. Do they offer 85?
All right, Jeff McGooey, if you're making an offer, try to give us a question mark. It does help. But yeah, are you offering 85? Please confirm. It's an offer.
It's an offer?
I mean, NPS is trying to confirm. So NPS, we'll let Jeff answer NPS. I appreciate you trying to help. How about, here's an offer. How about $150 on the first Gambit? The 9/4.
I would meet him in the middle at 170.
Okay, so 85 is an offer on the
85's
Rhino.
done.
All right, Jeff Mick, Goey, 1972, you got it.
Pep Comics 10, 1/8 for 1,100. Rangers comics. This one, this guy's getting bayoneted through the stomach. She's like, "What's up, my hero?"
Okay, yeah, nice, Jeff. Thank you. What's up, my hero?
Hulk 1, crime, fight against crime, 7/0 and 6/5. No one's gonna have either of those in that con. I got 2. Superman 1. Weird Fantasy. We got the Punisher first appearance.
All right,
1 in
still
25.
lots of AdCon left, lots of surprises, but one thing won't be a surprise. Ken has those two, and nobody else will. These
Okay.
Disney books are great. Nobody's been. How have the Disney books been doing?
They've been a little slow tonight. Last claim sale I sold out, so I guess this depends. This is original Rick and Morty by Ben Dewey. Complete original artwork on that one.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, you have some of the nice early like Duck and Mickey books. Those are the ones people usually look for. All right, well that's fine.
They'll sell. I'm not worried.
Awesome. All right, so there's the 298. Still more to see, so don't worry about that. If you're not seeing what you're looking for, we're not done seeing stuff. Okay, some nice romance.
Talking about Batman. There's Batman 83 for
Yeah.
Parasite. We got the where did it go? There it is. That's a second print, number 2, 9/4. Here's another Batman, Bride's Romance.
Can we talk about the Weird Worlds?
Yes. Where's that, Duncan?
That's weird.
Are you over
And
here?
there is a request for a close-up on a Spidey. Maybe we can figure out which Spidey they're... Ed Stevens, you're talking about the 298?
Rose is lower row in the middle.
I don't see it. Oh, that's you.
325.
Okay. First, we got Laura Kinney, Planet, We got the Daredevil.
Nice. And there is a request if you do happen to have a Batman 405. We got a big offer coming in. Are you ready for this?
I don't know.
Well, big enough. Batman 83 and the ASM 129. I don't know what they add up to, but JP Papadopoulos is open $1,400. Would take.
We're done with 1765. I'm going to counter offer at, let's see here, 1765. 1625 is my counter.
Okay, 1625, JP Papadopoulos. So the Spidey and Friend. Okay, let's look at the Weird Worlds first. Here we go. 6.5.
This
Really
is
nice.
from the Bobby Blue collection. It presents like an 8.0. It's a really nice copy. Atlas 3 Code Horror example. And we do have other early Batmans that I believe are up on the wall. So in addition to 83, we have some others. I'm not sure.
So the Spidey and Friends, what is it, Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends book?
Yes.
We can take a closer look at that real quick. There you go. 5.5 for 25. It's a newsstand. Not sure what it is you're hoping to see, but there you go. Here's Batman 85. It's a 4.5 for 275. And there's the 79, 3.0 for 225. Are there two $10 books there?
I think so, yeah.
Man.
There's a Star Wars $10 book, and I believe there's a Spider-Man one.
All right, we'll give them both the Brewfront_comics. You got a $100 offer on the Sweet Tooth.
Yep.
Okay, so there's the two $10 ones for Brewfront.
Thank you.
Sweet Tooth. It's 175, so that's close to half off. I can do 155.
All right, well, going in order, we got an offer on the Mysterious Adventure 13. This is exciting. How is $4,000 doing from Nintendo Age?
I will get back to you in a second about that.
All right, Nintendo Age, thank you for the offer.
Amazing 700.1. This is the variant edition. It's a 9.8 white pager. The Spidey 9.8s have all been selling pretty consistently. This one is 75.
How about 110 on the Molten Man?
Molten Man, I can do 110.
Oh, snap. Comics with an X. You got it. Okay, so the Batman 83, 85, and 79, we have a combined offer. Didn't hear back on the JP Papadopoulos if you were taking the counter. So you have a competing offer that includes the Batman 83. Those three books for $600.
I can meet them in the, they come to, let me see here. So 79, 85, and 83. They come to $840. I can take $100 off and do $740.
Okay, $740 NPS. And the last Spidey book, would you do $50 on the one we just saw?
I can do 65.
Okay.
65 on that one.
65 takes that.
This is the first Molecule Man. This is a really nice copy of this book. He should probably be in the Secret Wars movie that's coming. 7.5 grade, great color strike, great spec book right now. 680 on that one.
Yeah, 7.5 is a huge grade on that too. What was the price of grade on that all new Wolverine that was at the top of the rack to the
I'd
side?
say 9.8 for 130.
Okay, there you go. Comic book page. It's a 9.8 for 130. We can put it on camera if you need. Just let us know.
Uncle Scrooge 214 from 1987 is a 9.8 white pager. These are so tough to find in 9.8. $80 for that.
All right. So NPS Collectibles is countering you at $700. Pretty close to where you came from, but that's where you're at currently.
All right, give me a second. Can you do some more scanning real quick? He's gonna do some more scanning.
Okay, you're also considering the $4,000 offer from Nintendo Age.
So what do we pay for this?
So Nintendo Age, we're working on getting you an answer on that. And the first appearance of Gambit is a 9-4 direct. And I think, what was the counter offer we did on that? I think you said 180.
So I got 5150 on the Mysterious Adventures. I believe that was Nintendo Age.
Yes.
They made a $4,000 offer.
Yes.
So that's a pretty big discount on that book. I appreciate getting the dialogue started, but I've got room to work with you on it, but I can't get crazy, so I'm going to counter at 4,700.
Okay, Nintendo Age. There you go. 4,700 is the counter offer. Let us know how that lands. Let us know. Or, you're welcome to not say anything either. How about this? The all-new Wolverine and the Gambit. $275 for that pair.
Doing some math right
So
now.
the Gambit was 180. So that was 220, 210 for the two of them. And they offer that math is completely wrong. Don't listen to me. I will wait.
So the counter offer to my counter offer for these three Batmans, correct me if I'm wrong, was that 700?
700.
We're going to do that.
And what do
Okay,
You said about
NPS underscore
275
collectibles.
for the
You got it.
Wolverine and Gambit?
And then 275 for the all-new Wolverine and the first Gambit.
Steven, let me know when you're caught up.
This was 700 for everything.
700 for those three Batmans.
NPS collectibles.
NVS collectibles for the Batmans, Bill? Bill?
NPS underscore collectibles, $700 on the three Batmans.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, we're caught up with that. And then this offer was how much?
275.
Let's do it.
I thought that might be a claim.
275, we'll call it out.
Nintendo Age is going to take it over. Thank you, Nintendo Age. No problem. Yes, there's a first Iron Man. Yes, there's a Superman 1.
It is 30 for 7 DRVR.
5 grades, $70, and X-Men 30.
Nice. So, Lukey, if you want to take a closer look at the Superman 1 or the TOS 39, just say the word. I don't know if there's any J. Scott ASM slabs. But we could,
Who bought the last two slabs, All New Wolverine and Gambit?
comic period book period page.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No problem. So there's the TOS 39. See, the major defect is, the staining from tape that was once on the book. There's a tear along there.
The info on Avengers 11.
Avengers 11, yeah. That's a Spidey crossover. It's a 4/5 for 220.
Okay, and then $55 on that X-Men you showed, DRVO?
Done.
Okay, $55. 47 DRVR 04. That was the X-Men 30, so it's gone, original Mad Comics.
It says cans.
And-
Thanks, Sean.
And
X-Men 30 is
Oh, we just sold that.
that's the one we
we
just
just
sold,
sold
I
it,
believe.
yeah.
So, yeah. Okay, so as we scan around, there's a lot of awesome stuff still here. We got about 20 minutes with Tasty Cat
All right,
Comics.
well, we got to show a lot more then. Let's pick up the pace. So, Supernatural Thrillers from 1975. This is a 9/8 white page book. Really hard to find a series in high grade, let alone 9/8. Features a living mummy on the front cover. It's $340.
Sorry, original Mad. The Bowling Batman also was claimed in a bundle. I promise you'll find one that hasn't been claimed. Well, at least we're going to try our best if you're looking for something that it hasn't already been claimed when you ask
How
about it.
about this one? Batman 73, a very iconic Joker cover. This is a 3.0 for $760.
The Good News comic book page, I pinned their handle down below. You can see the pinned comment down at the bottom. You can also hit this little drop down arrow and give them a follow directly from there, Tasty Cat Comics. You have a $270, is that a claim on the Mummy book?
The mummy is $340.
All right. Well, 270 is the number that came through on it.
I think that's a really strong offer. I'm going to counter at 300 even just because these are so hard to get in 9.8.
All right,
So, what do you know?
Kamikaze, you came down 40, you come up 30, and you got it. Do you guys do payment plans for this sale, Ken?
We have offered them for payments of 500 or more, 30% down, non-refundable, rest due in 30 days.
There you go. 500 or more threshold. All right, we're looking at this book.
FF27 55 for 230. Tales of Suspense number 31. This is a Dr. Doom prototype. There is a date stamp on the front cover above the car, and there is a couple of tape pulls in the character. That's the Dr. Doom prototype down here. Lots of strong sales in this book, especially with the FF movie coming. 3.5 for 340.
And the price on the X-Men 6.
We do not have one.
All right, well then that's an easy question to answer. All right.
I'm not sure what. Yeah, I don't know what they're referencing, but we don't have an X-Men. Oh wait, no, I take it back. I take it back. We just got this yesterday, so my brain is fried. Here you go. Walk that line right back. There it is.
All right, walking it back. Walking it back. All right, 3.5, 240. What's the page quality?
Just creamed off white pages. 3.5 for 240.
All right, Ken, you're getting the counter on the Mysterious Adventures. The offer has come up. They're at 4,400 now. I know you guys, there's still a gap, but I wanted to update you. What was your counter originally?
I counted at 47.
Okay, well, 44, 47. You're getting closer.
Can you tell me again what we paid for that?
3,500.
So they're at, what are they at? They're at 40.
44.
All right, let's just be judicious. Let's just meet directly in the middle at 45.50. I think that's fair. That's a pretty big discount off a killer book.
Okay, Nintendo Age. They're going to offer to meet you right in the middle, right down the middle. 45.50. Whew.
Daredevil 20. This is a 9.2 owl cover for 280. Let's show some big books, right? I don't think we've shown enough big books yet, so time's running out. Save the best for last.
Well, wait. We're not done. It's done. 45.50. Yes.
Awesome.
Nintendo Age. You got it. Wow. What a huge book.
Thank
What
you
a
so
great
much.
grade, man.
What a great book.
Congratulations.
You're going to be so happy with that. Albedo 2, the first Nostalgia Jimbo. This is a 9.6 white pager. Save this the 11th hour. 18,500.
Holy what? 9.6 white pages? Albedo 2? You know those are tough to get, right, Ken?
I do. Fighting Yank 21, Alex Schomburg cover. This is designated by CGC as a classic cover. It has off-white to white pages. This is a 6.0 grade for $26.50.
Okay. So somebody is how much is the X-Men 6 again?
It is $240.
Okay, so it sounds like I think I'm reading that right. Is that it's an offer of $215?
Yeah, I think that's what they're saying.
So it's not clear.
They
It's
said
an offer of
$215
$215.
on the
I'm
X-Men 6. I didn't
realizing the way
imagine.
they said they didn't imagine the book, so it's real.
It's an
Let's
offer.
start over. You have an offer of $215 on the X-Men 6, Ken.
How about 221?
All right, not top 10, 221. All right, all right. Elite's gonna cover the difference. Let's just keep moving.
So,
Not top 10 is gonna pay
do you have an
$215,
annual-
and Elite's gonna cover the other $6.
Thank you.
Yes.
No Nick's threes. This is Startling Comics 21 from 1943 with off-white pages. It is an Alex Schomburg cover, and it is a bondage cover, and it is an acid cover, and it is a hypodermic needle cover, and it is $6,850.
Oh my gosh, that is one of the best Startling covers for sure. Some of the Startlings are amazing. Like, they have everything that you want in a Golden Age cover, and that is a great example. Okay, so just to answer a couple questions, yes, your eyes do not deceive you. That is a Superman 1 up there, and it is $95,000. Or you can make an offer. Maybe you can own it. We'll find out. The Albedo 2, after this amazing Haunted Thrills, it's requested to put on screen again, and I will allow it.
Haunted Thrill 6 by Farrell from 1953. It is cream off-white pages, a CGC 5.5 for just under $7,000.
Oh, man. Ken! These books! Unreal. The dice rolling skeleton guy. I don't know
Time
how to look
got away
classy
from
and
me,
roll
so
dice. I'm just saying.
I'm trying to show well, there's a lot of good stuff.
Is there any way to roll dice and look classy? That's what I want to know.
All right, we can show that stuff some other time.
Can we see that Albedo again? Oh my gosh. 9.6 white pages. I think the highest grade copy I've seen in person is like a 9.2, and that was like I saw a deal go down for one of those. It was pretty crazy. Okay, 9.6 white pages. There it is. Payment plans are an option?
Amazing Spider-Man 633 from 2010. It's a 9.8 with white pages. That one's $90.
Okay. Forever Nights with emphasis asking if there's any early FFs. Did we have any early FFs available? Let's talk about this Spidey in your hands first.
I think the earliest one is number 20, the first Molecule Man, which is a 7.5 for $680. This is Amazing 580 from 2009, a 9.8 white pager for $60. I don't know, like how much time we got left? What should I show?
We got
Like,
about 13 minutes left, Ken.
Oh,
so you're in control of what you show, but we have about 12 or 13 minutes left. $60 is claimed. Neil Savers Presents is going to take that. I mean, ASM 9.8s all day.
Amazing 559 from 2008, a 9.8 white pager. This is the first appearance of Screwball, Paper Doll, and Bobby Carr. It's $85.
All right, well, Books Bro is here. Of course, he's going to ask for some magazines or what he would call oddball items.
I didn't pull a lot of stuff tonight, Books Bro. Amazing 628. This is from 2010. It's a 9.8 white pager, and this one is $60.
This is insane. Look at all these 9.8 ASMs. Wow. All right, well, you can definitely fill out your ASM run with 9.8s right here. And of course, somebody's asking for Invincible. Thank you, Sharky.
No Invincible tonight.
All right, perfect. We covered it. Let's go.
Amazing 596 9.8. This one is $75.
Nice. And it's Spidey versus Venom cover. That's solid. It looks like maybe it's Agent Venom, too.
Dark Mysteries 20 with off-white to white pages, published by Master from 1954. This is a guy getting burned at the stake by a couple of skeletons for $490.
Oh my gosh. Ah, the guy was just walking along, minding his own business. Couple skeletons in an alley, and then things go south from there. It is a dark mystery.
From Fox Comics from 1941 with off-white to white pages. This is Weird Comics number 15. It is a Burt Whitman art. No cover credentials listed on the slab. This one is $12.50.
What's up, loggers. All right. The loggers are assembling, Ken. So people logging some serious time at AdCon, and we're glad to have you. Ken's been showing some amazing books. You got about 10 minutes left to make some deals on some of the awesome stuff that's still here. We'll show you that House of Secrets gamer. Let's talk about this Fighting Yank real quick.
This is issue 15 from 1946. It's an Alex Schomburg cover, off-white to white pages. It is a bondage cover as well. A lot of fighting happening on it. And actually seems pretty affordable. There's a little bit of scratching to the CGC case. It's $680.
Well, look at Dwayne Anders trying to have some meaningful interaction, saying logs are weak. And Nordort also trying to log some meaningful interaction. All right, so let's talk about that House of Secrets 92 while we still got a minute. I mean, there's one on the board. How is it still here?
It's off-white 7.5 for $26.75. We sold them
Back cover.
We sold them 9.0 for somewhere around 5,000 earlier.
That's awesome. But that's the past. Let's talk about this book. That is killer. All right, somebody want to make a play for that? It's not like every sale has a House of Secrets 92 and 7.5.
This is Eerie Comics #1, published by Avon from 1951 with cream off-white pages. Another fine example of pre-code horror from that time period. And it's $17.50.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, nice skull cover. Uncanny 251. Not sure, Menno. Yes, there's a Hulk 1 above Ken's head, Jake 76.
Amazing 564 from 2008. This is a 9.8 white pager for $60.
So if you want to own a Superman 1, a Hulk 1, a House of Secrets 92, a TOS 39, an Albedo 2 and 9.6, came to the right place, but you're running out of time to make the magic happen. Was there an Eerie 1?
I just showed it.
All right, there was. That was an Eerie 1, Heroes. Sorry, I got key confusion.
There's Eerie #1. This is not the one shot, which is the first horror magazine. This is the ongoing series from Avon. We have Wolverine #5, a 9.8 for $90.
Any more Disney? There's a bunch of Disney on the board, Cal Yeti. I'm not sure how much more we're going to get into this sale, but I have
so much Disney. I mean, I'll show a few more. Well, we're almost at the end of our time slot, unfortunately. Here's Walt Disney's 37. It is a 4.0 for $140.
That's awesome. Issue number 37. Great cover on that, too.
And then here is issue number 30. This one, the cover is detached, so I graded it a 2.0 good. It's issue number 30. There's some other Disney books on the wall already. This one is $60 with the cover detached.
Okay.
And
You want a little affordable one? You don't mind the cover being
So,
a little...
I'm going to throw these up, and Duncan can start scanning, and then depending on where we're after scanning, the offers come through, we'll see if we can show any more if we're done.
All right, well, let's do a nice, slow scan. Let's get all up in those books business and show people what they're looking for. That's right. You show those books what's up.
Talking shit to the books.
Maybe.
Feels so good. Lying here next to me.
How about the Disney 30 for $45? He means 37. Issue number 37.
45 is sold.
Issue number 37 of Disney, you have a $45 offer.
What? I thought you said issue 30.
He made a typo and corrected it.
They're not close in price. Issue 37 is $140, and issue 30 is $60.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, so let's walk that back and see what happens.
Is the 30 still available? All right, there's two. Okay.
They're both
Wait.
available.
All right, got my wires crossed. I got it figured out. Disney 30 and 27 for 175.
37.
37.
So
30 and
this-
37 for 175. Whew.
for 175, we can make that happen.
All right. Thank goodness. We figured it out. Or they did. Somebody did. Doug Caglietti, you got it. All right, we got a 5-minute extension. Ken, are you excited? Are you ready to dance?
I am. I'm gonna get more Disney's out or something.
All right.
Depending on
We're going
whatever.
10 more minutes.
10 now. I thought you said it was 5.
Well, 10 total.
10 more total.
Oh.
5-minute extension.
Oh, okay. I didn't know we had any extension.
But who's policing things? I guess I understand why you're an umpire. How about the Daredevil 6 for $35?
Let's do it.
All right, Unlikely Hero 8, you got that.
Some sheep. I mean, cover split, but
I mean,
$25. Get some Scotch tape. We're good to go.
That's right. Looks good. We're in the home stretch. You're rounding
Put some
third.
Scotch tape on it. You're good to go.
You're rounding third. We're in the home stretch. You got Ken looking at you at home base, ready to close the deal if you got any offers.
I didn't even show all of the good books still.
He's not going to call you out. We're going to make sure you get home safe.
and this was 35 for Unlikely Hero 8.
I don't know.
Bill, this was 35 for Unlikely Hero 8.
Okay, $35 Daredevil 6, Unlikely Hero 8.
Thank you so much, Bill. And
No
thank
problem.
you, Unlikely Hero.
I didn't hear any thank yous my way.
Thank you, Ken. Rachel wants to know if you're going to dance us off.
Oh, God. There's no dance-offs happening.
Ah, that's too bad.
Or is there?
I mean, Frank Drebin danced when he was dressed as an umpire.
No, I told you my preview video would be fun.
It was great. I really thought your preview was great.
Ali was pissed at me because I didn't tag you guys on it, so you couldn't share it. But
Yeah, what's up with that? All right.
I got sun in my eyes.
How about the ASM 252 for 140?
I'll do 150 on it. It's a newsstand 9.0.
Okay, 150 Menno collects. You're $10 away from owning it. Well, and a payment. Golden Batman or Tech. I know you were going to show us some Disney. Oh, let's see this.
We just showed the. So there's that. We showed that when we scanned, but there's that again.
All right, 150 is done on the ASM 252. That's going to go to Menno Collects. Menno Collects is going to take that. Yes, there are some comic art pages. You do have an offer on the Batman 251 for $200.
Where's that?
Over there, right there.
For 200.
Yes,
Yeah, done.
give that to Dragon L-I-W. That's Dragon L-I-W.
Thank you. Yeah, there's 5 pages of original artwork. I think we just scanned them, and we can scan them again. Bat 612 is the second print. Jim Lee black and white sketch variant of Batman and Superman for $150.
Okay, yes, of the original art, there's a Jeff Lemire splash page. There's a Mike Grell Green Lantern page. There's a Sal Buscema and Don Perlin Defenders page. And there is a Hero for Hire page that I can't remember the info for.
These are the 2 Sweet Tooth pages by Jeff Lemire. Both full splash pages. This is the Mike Grell pencil and Bob Smith ink from 1979 Green Lantern page.
Yeah, the Batman 73 was claimed. I don't know if there's a Goofy Adventures.
This is by Denny's Cowan on pencils, Ricardo Villamonte on inks, Power Man Iron Fist 80, page 2 from 1982.
There you go, Denny's Cowan also.
And
A
then this
great
is the
artist represented.
most expensive one. This is Defender 64, page 10 by Sal Buscema and Don Perlin, both of them doing pencils, Don Perlin doing inks. Page 10 from issue 64 from July of 1978. So that's the original artwork that we showed.
That's
We
awesome.
did sell some earlier. And then we have Batman Comics number 29 by L.B. Cole. This is a pretty iconic Catman and Catwoman cover. It is a VG Plus 4.5, one of my favorite L.B. Cole covers for $18.75.
Oh, wow. All right, we got 5 minutes if you're watching. 5 minutes left with Tasty Cat Comics. I mean, Acon's going to roll on for a while.
This is Walt Disney's Comics and Stories, issue number 40. The cover, the first wrap, and the centerfold are all detached. This one was wrapped kind of weird, but it's all there. I counted the pages and everything's there. So if you're looking for entry-level copy, it's a 1/8 for $45.
No, we didn't see Flash Dance yet from Ken. Thanks, guys.
This is issue 56. The cover is detached and a scotch tape on the interior of the spine. This is also a low-grade copy of 1/8, and this one is only $30. So a couple of more affordable Disneys, if you're interested. And then at the other end of the spectrum, from the Golden Age, we have Weird Mysteries number 3. This is another beheading cover. This is a VG Plus copy of this for $16.50.
All right, so Crazy for Comics getting crazy. I don't know if this is gonna work. I mean, not all 0.5 Supermans are the same, but saying something about one selling for $66,000 and being willing to match that.
Yeah, I appreciate the offer. I will have to pass on that.
All right, just letting you know what's going on, giving you the chance to do your thing. All right.
Appreciate it. But yeah, thank you. This is the first appearance of Hush, Batman 609, iconic Catwoman and Poison Ivy cover, 9/8 white pager for $140.
Yeah, your Soups one looks like it presents pretty well. It sounds like that other one maybe didn't present so well.
This is a Captain Marvel 8 third printing for 2019. This is also the first appearance of Star, so could be a good spec book. 9/8 for $90. We have, I'll show a few more, and then we'll do one last wall scan, and we'll be done. Amazing Spider-Man 576. This is a 9/8 for $75 with white pages.
Okay, everything's lined up. Always watching. Like, there's tons of big books. If you want to make an offer, if you want to make a play for something great, I mean, do it now and see what happens.
So this will be the last one I'll show. This is Amazing 572. It's the variant edition featuring Bullseye on the front cover, and it is a Dave Finch cover. And this one is $80.
All right, and if you make a big claim, we might be able to get Ken to dance. But no promises.
Yeah. I appreciate the offer on Superman 1, but Superman, like really 0.5s in general, they sell, the price points that they sell is so varied. There's so many different things to think about. The page quality, how the book presents.
The eye appeal is a huge factor at that grade.
What platform it sells on. Is it on eBay? Is it Heritage? Is it a private deal? So, I think like a 1.0 sold for $150,000 less than a year ago. So they're really kind of all over the place, and it's not a common book. So it's kind of like, it is what it is. If you want it and you can afford it, it's there. If it's not for you, I totally get it. No pressure. But that's kind of where I'm at with it.
Okay.
I don't need to sell it. I would love to sell it to the next person because I've had it for a decade. But I'm totally okay with having a Superman 1, and I'm really excited about that trailer.
All right, well, Crazy for Comics, if you can get closer, sounds like you might have a chance, but I don't know. We do know that you're not close enough yet with that offer. All right, so thank you very much for even making the offer. Let's see here. As far as other big books, I mean, this is the kind of sale where, any other sale, that Hulk 1 would be big news. But with all the other awesome books, it's hard for a Hulk 1 to be eclipsed, but here we are. There's a lot of great books. It's not all about the gigantic books. There's a lot of awesome books that are still available here. If you want to make an offer for any of these, like there's been a ton of awesome 9/8 Spideys, some Planet Comics. I mean, there's a Captain Marvel. I think that was Star.
Yeah, get your offers in, guys. This is it because AppCon is going to keep rocking, and somebody's Greg's up next. GRG Holmes, he's awesome.
Wow, Dwayne Anders is offering a $20 credit on any claim that's less than $150. All right,
Oh.
next full claim I see that's under $150, or I will call it. Less than $150? I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot. Let's just keep scanning for a second. Like that all crime, it's 90. What's the price on the Venom one? Give me the prices when you're claiming. We're gonna hold that.
$60.
So it's $60. The Batman 73 is gone, original Mad Comics. It's gone. It's been claimed. It's gone. It's not here anymore. I'm sorry you missed it. I want to make sure you got that. The Defenders page is here. You have an offer on the Hush for 120.
I can do that.
Okay. I mean, I guess we'll allow the offer price on that. All right. I think we're there. Mr. Miracle for 125.
Steven said he saw an offer come through on, or a claim on the Venom 196 for 60.
From Always Bronze.
All right. Well, then he got filtered. Always bronze _ CA. You got it. Yeah, imply the $20 credit.
Yeah.
And
What was off?
is the Batman 73 still here? We have to go, but
That's right. That's
What was the offer on this?
I thought the Batman 73. Okay, that wasn't. It was 47. I'm sorry, NPS or original Mad.
125.
Okay,
Okay, Sharky on that, Mr. Miracle.
so you have a $500 offer on the Batman 73. Sorry, NPS. It was the 47 that was claimed earlier in the bundle.
500 on the Batman 73.
Yeah, what are we paying that? This one, I think we had a 120 off, 120-ish offer. I can counter at 135.
125. So the counter's
Yeah,
135.
just 10 more bucks. You got it?
What's the Batman?
Okay.
73.
And Garduno, the Usagi.
This one, I'm gonna make a very reasonable counter offer at 600. It's $160 off a Joker cover.
All right. Original Matt, I know you've been asking. I'm sorry. So if you want to be a backup at 600, Flexington Steel, yes. No, Flexington Steel, you weren't the one that got the 20 on that. That was the Venom.
It's got somewhere.
No, Flexington Steel got the Batman at 120.
All right. But just do the credit. There's no time to debate on it. So just give him a credit, $20 elite. That's fine. $130 is done on the Mr. Miracle. MK Sharky's going to take that. How much? $600 was the counter offer on the Batman?
$600 is a very reasonable counter offer.
All right.
You might need to write this one down. 600.
Original Mad made the offer. No. NPS Collectibles made the original $500 offer that triggered the $600 counter offer. So NPS gets it. And 70 for the Ultimate Spider-Man 1, and then we've got to go.
70 for this one?
70. I'm hoping it's that one.
Yeah. I can do 70 on this one, but I can't do 70 on the other one.
All right. And info on the Usagi, put it on camera real quick. It's a 9.6 white pages, $18,500. That is amazing. And the Green Lantern 85, you said it was 65?
The Green Lantern 85 is a 40 for 95.
A $65 offer.
I can do 80.
All right, Comic Ronin. All right, we got to go. You guys, we will see you later. If there's something you missed out on, send a DM to Tasty Cat Comics. We are going to go live to Holmes Antiques.
No.
All right, see you later, Ken. Great job.
Was this claimed?
Yeah.
I didn't see that. All
I
right.
don't know if they clarified before.
I didn't see the curve. All right, so there we go. Write it down. 10% battery left. You got it. See you soon.
What was the handle?
Remember, you said you wouldn't do a
10%.
price on the one, but you would do it on that.
I got it. I got it.
You got it?
10% battery left with
Okay.
the candle.
I got it.
Thanks, everyone. Happy